everybody, hello, Pgmod Gaming, welcome back to the brand new stream on the channel. If everybody's having the fantastical day today, I am. Alright, man. I know I'm streaming late. I know I said I probably wouldn't do a stream tonight because of Monday Night Raw, but I gotta try and cram one in there. The only difference is I'm not gonna be getting all the stars tonight, so yeah. Hello, Strawberry. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, how does that look? I think it looks mighty swell. So last we left off, we got through chapter 35, a suicide that turned out to be a fucking murder. Found that out. Hey, Sylvia, made a new scene? Nice! Ooh. But now we got a new case to solve, bro. The Devil's Playground. Let's get her done, brother. Alright.
Captain PG, are you ready for what could be your most sensitive case till date? There's been a murder in the Amish community. The police have never had to intervene with the Amish before, and I need you to handle this case very carefully.
The Amish? What's going on in the Amish community? Oh wow, I've actually never seen an Amish community before. I've heard they lived like in the olden days, without phones, cars, or even electricity.
This is precisely why I'm glad PG is working on this case, Jones, because you're as subtle as a train wreck.
Oh shit. Oh come on, Chief, I promise I'll try my best. Okay then, Captain, are you ready to travel back in time to the 18th century? Sure. I hope to goodness gracious I can actually solve this murder. An Amish entrance.
And Captain PG, it's so awful.
Ramirez, you should stop being present on murder scenes if you can't handle the blood.
The crime scene is horrific, but that's not the worst of it. A sweet little Amish kid witnessed the whole murder.
What the? All of it?
Yes, but nobody's been able to talk to Isaac. He's just been shaking like a leaf.
PG, I know you'd probably be able to make Isaac talk, but we can't investigate and spend time with him at the same time. Oh, you're right. Grace would be perfect for this. We should get dispatch to bring her here, and in the meantime, let's go see what we're up against. Hello, Tennisball. Hello, TB. PG, it's me. I'm sorry for that incident yesterday. It's okay, man. Dude, I understand, bro. Okay, you can stop apologizing, man. I totally get it. First, let me get all this shit upgraded. Hello, Jen. I'll make new eyes. I don't know rainbow pink. Oh shit! We got a rope and graffiti. That ain't good. Can't believe they're here. The Bibble, the Holy Bibble, Bible. Right, we got the victim's body. That's obviously it. Got turned into a freaking scarecrow, bro. Oh my god, man. Man, poor guy, man. That's NJ Duck. Man, giraffity. Ooh, we gotta show some more XP. Ugh, killer definitely has a flourish for the visual. It's just so freaking unsettling. The victim's identity card states he was called Tom Blackwater. Let's send the body to get autopsied and see if Nathan can find out anything else about him. And this kid is wearing a designer shirt, but Amish only dress in plain clothes. He's obviously not Amish. So what the heck was he doing here? Let's see what clues you found on the crime scene. A rope and a Bible. Right, PG. This rope is the same one that was used to tie the victim up. Let's sweep it for clues. And look at this Bible. There's something written on the first page, but it's faded. Can you use your divine powers to recover it for us? Now let's go and see if Grace has managed to calm down Isaac. The poor kid, I still can't believe he witnessed the whole murder. I think I might have heard giraffity I don't know, bro. Jurassic. I don't know, bro. Okay. Let's see what the fuck. Found tied up like a scarecrow seeping with blood. Yeah, that's gotta suck, man. That's in Jurassic World. What the fuck, man? Okay, what we got, Nathan? Your victim died a gruesome death. His skin was punctured time and time again by a pitchfork or something similar, which slowly bled him out like a sieve. Ugh, why do killers have to have such twisted imaginations? Bleeding Tom to death and then turning him into a scarecrow? What is this, Bastion? Also, hello, Dusty. A concert during lunch. Nice, buddy. Nice, bro. I'm just thankful PG is here to catch such monsters. Now, at first I didn't find anything of note on the body, and I honestly didn't think I was going to find anything. But then I screened the body under black light, and I managed to recover a faint trace of a shoe print. I'm guessing the killer must have stepped on your victim as he was placing him on the fixture to turn him into a scarecrow. The problem is, I was unable to determine from what type of shoe it came from. Don't worry, Nathan. Why don't you hand it over to PG? I'm sure such a pro will figure it out in no time. Oh wait, shit, I don't have no. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, give me a sec while I get some more stairs. Hello. Hello, Unoya. Hi, remember me, Jiggly Boy? Jiggly Boy? Who are you calling Jiggly Boy, bro? I remember, but I do remember you. I do remember you, Unoya. Okay. Sorry if I'm... I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, by the way. No, see, man. Alright. Alright. Ooh, we got some more stars. Okay, now let's go investigate this world, shall we? Nice. I did a poll on whether I should join the top few fanny cult. Man, I don't know, man. Excellent work, PG. You managed to find some hairs on the rope that was used to tie the victim up. I have no idea what these hairs are, but how about we place them under the microscope for a better look? Wow, look at how detailed this hair is. Do you think it'd be possible for you to run it through the database to find out what or whom it belongs to, PG? Sure. Madison Springer? The Old Testament? Excellent work, PG. So what's up with this writing you recovered from the Bible that you found on the crime scene? I vow to never stray from the Ordnung and to resist the English way. Madison Springer. Huh. Do you think this is the Madison Springer, the Grimsborough College cheerleader who often gets caught up in our investigations? But if it is the Madison we know, it wouldn't make one drop of sense for her to refer to the Ordnung, which is the Amish set of rules. Unless she is actually Amish, but surely that's impossible. I mean, look at her. She's everything the Amish stand against. You're right, PG. We should just go and ask her before my mind implodes. Are we saying that Miss Goody Two-Shoes, Miss Posh, oh my god, cheerleader girl, Madison Springer is Amish? Okay, now I gotta see for myself. Damn. Madison, we need your help in solving quite the mystery. We have reason to believe you're Amish. Is that true? What? Oh my god, that's just like so absurd. Do I even look freaking Amish to you? Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a prom ball to organize. Okay then, I guess we'll just go back to the Amish community and ask them if they know of this party-loving cheerleader girl who... Oh my god, alright, alright. Oh my god. Just please don't tell anyone. It's true, I'm Amish. I was born and grew up there, and I was always told what I could and could not do. And then when I was of age, Rumspringa came along and it freed me. It is a time in an Amish teenager's life where they can leave the community to live among you people, the English. Oh my god. Now that a college student has been murdered on Amish soil, I'm scared they'll force me to come back. Wait a second, Tom Blackwater was a student at Grimsborough College? Yeah, I only knew Tom by reputation. He was an asshole and a massive womanizer, bro. And I'm not saying I'm glad he's dead, but a lot of girls will be, bro. Oh my god. I know, PG. I just can't believe Madison is Amish either. I mean, she's the most popular girl at Grimsborough College. Just imagine how hard she's had to work to keep her Amish faith a secret all these years. There's no way her community knows what she is up to in college. Otherwise, they would have shunned her for good. You're right. It must be extremely stressful having to lead a double life like that, and it seems we greatly underestimated her. But thanks to that double life of hers, we now know our victim was a student at Grimsborough College. What do you say we go search his dorm room? Give me a sec while I look at this. Okay. Ooh, man, I need to talk to Isaac. Isaac Herzberger. Oh, that definitely sounds Amish, bro. Grace, why are you dressed like an Amish woman? Chief King and I agreed that it would be best if I dressed like them so as to fit in better while I kept watch over Isaac. And I'm sorry, PG, but I don't think little Isaac will be able to tell you much about the murder he witnessed. The poor lamb is so shaken up, he's not making much sense, and I'm scared talking to him about it will just make things worse. PG will be careful with him, Grace. We promise, but we have to try. We'll even let you do the talking if that helps. I'm nervous. I don't know if I should join it. I don't know, man. I've never heard of it, so I don't know. Hello, Isaac. We know how very scary this must be for you, but Captain PG needs to know what you saw so that we can catch the bad person who did this. It wasn't a person. It was this huge monster. A beast with razor-sharp claws. It chased after that man, and it was pure schlecht. Pure what? Schlecht. It is our word for evil. It was exactly like the monsters my father always told me about. Oh god. The monster picked the man up and threw him high into the air, and it roared so loudly. Then there was blood. Blood everywhere. Shh. Don't worry. You're safe now, Isaac. We promise. Isaac seems convinced it was an actual monster that killed our victim. Why do you think that is, Grace? Isaac just can't accept that a human could be capable of such a gruesome act, and the only way he could process it is by turning the killer into an actual monster. It will take time for him to even be able to remember vague details of what really went on. As a key murder witness, we would normally take him back to the station for protection, but because of his Amish beliefs, that would be disrespectful. PG, please let me stay in the Amish community to look after Isaac. I promise I'll slowly get him to remember, but it needs to be done with care. Okay, I got it, man. Really? Well, after all, there's nobody we trust more with children, and I guess Nathan could sub for you until all this is over. Now, Isaac mentioned his father, Ezekiel Herzberger. I agree, PG. The right thing to do would be to talk to him. Maybe I'm at this show point. Yes, he said Twins Bunker. Yeah, oh my god. Sorry. PG, you're incredible. Not even Nathan could determine the killer's type of shoe based on the shoe print he found on the victim's body. But all it took you was a few seconds to deduce that our killer wears boots. Boots? Where? Dora boots! I just got out of the shower. Okie dokie. Let's go get some moisturize. Water was cold. Damn, that sucks. Why is that in the room, bro? Okay, whatever. La terre, warning sign, je coffee cup, je winnie glace, je open box, je ne prepare. Okay, let's see what we got, bro. Who do you think is gonna get the boot in criminal case? Oh my god, man. Oh no, not the word jump scare, bro. At first glance, this box of student belongings in our victim's bedroom doesn't seem to hold anything of interest to us. But since students always bury everything under a pile of crap, who knows what we could find? Are you ready to get a looking, PG? Yeah, know it, bruh. Okay, give me a sec, bro. I gotta get these, bro. There's a cockroaches. Scary spiders? I know. Ain't good, bro. Yeah, you got it, man. You got it. Right, we gotta identify this here. This one. That one for sure. Ooh, yeah! My god, horsehair! Great job. You took a microscopic enhancement of that hair you found on the rope used for the murder. And from that, you managed to determine that it is a horsehair. I honestly doubt our killer is an actual horse. I mean, there's no way a horse could have turned our victim into a scarecrow, not with the hooves they have. But for so many horsehairs who have been present on the crime scene, it obviously means our killer must have been riding one. This tank is the ultimate weapon. You will not win. Oh my gosh, man. We found ourselves a note, bruh. Me not know a CD. Good job, PG. Now I wonder what's on that confidential compact disc you found. You mean CD? Just call it a CD, bro. Confidential CD you found in Tom's personal belongings. After all, it's written confidential on it, which instantly makes me want to know what's on there. Don't you agree? Let's send it to Alex and see what he can find. Give me a sec. I got to moisturize my hands. Nothing like moisturized hands. Feeling nice and moist. That feels great. Okay. Let us see what's on this disc. Honestly, why do people write confidential on CDs they don't want anyone to look at? I know, right? But more to the point, what did you find on the CD that was in our victim's bedroom? Well, it turns out that our victim, as well as being a student, also had a part-time job on the side for a company called Golden Land. The company Golden Land buys up agricultural land and turns it into railway lines. It often gets attacked by ecological groups for destroying the countryside. And Tom's job was to buy the land? Yep, Tom was supervised by a certain Dylan Cobbs, and get this, Tom's latest assignment was to help buy up the Amish land to build a railway line through it. Ugh, do they have no shame? Building a railway line through it would ruin the peaceful Amish community for good. We can't speak to Tom because he wound up dead on the Amish land he wanted to buy, but we can go question his employer, Dylan Cobbs. He just looks like a fucking douche, bro. What are you doing talking about something like that? Can't you see Isaac's in no state to talk? Have you no shame? We're sorry, Mr. Hertzberger, but it's police regulation. We're treating him the best we can, and a woman from our department will stay here to look after him. Oh, what? Why did this murder have to happen in our land? We try to close ourselves off from the evils of the outside world, and they still then try to come in. How can you be so sure it wasn't an Amish who killed that boy? Resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also. That is from the Gospel of Matthew. And it means? It means we Amish are not killers. We strongly believe in non-violence. We would rather be killed than even defend ourselves. That is God's will. Sure. How much you want to bet that he's the one that did it, bro? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't think it would be. Dylan Cobbs, we would like to ask you a few questions concerning your employee Tom Blackwater and his untimely death. I can give you a minute, but time is money, and at the moment, I don't have enough of either. So yeah, Tom, looked at my most promising employee had to go and die. I mean, can you imagine the hours I spent training him? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Tom had changed recently. His last assignment here was to buy out that Amish land, but he failed at it. You mean you weren't able to transform that idyllic land into a massive railway line? Hey, don't get mad at me, pal. I bet you it's those Amish freaks who killed Tom, I'm telling you. You should close down that circus for good. What a jerk. Dylan's death, all he seems to care about is making money. Well, if Dylan turns out to be our killer, I'd be more than happy to give him a small parcel of land, and free of charge. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Nope. No, 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 please, please, please. Fuck, bro. I'm literally about to crash out, because what the hell, man? What's going on with my internet? This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. A college kid dies on Amish soil, somewhere he definitely wasn't meant to be. And then we discover that the university queen bee is in fact Amish, yet she seems to be desperate to hide her double life from both sides. Why do the Amish have to go to such extremes to shut the modern world out, and why does the modern world feel intent on mocking them? Captain PG, I did some asking around, and apparently your victim was spotted recently with a girl. We're living in the 21st century, Ramirez, so why would that be so shocking? Because the girl Tom was seen with was Amish! What the? There you go, that's the reaction I was looking for. Ooh, it turns out that our victim was seeing an Amish girl. Je Amish. Right. As much as I would love to continue, I don't want to risk this stream going down more than it already has. Look, even if it just went down for a second, like, that's still not good. Like, I should have known that streaming was going to be bad because of internet issues and stuff. So, you know what? For the rest of this week, I am not going to be streaming anything whatsoever out of fear that my streams are going to go down. Okay? So, with all that being said, everyone, we're going to end this there. I'm going to record the rest of this series. Or not series. I'm going to record the rest of this in a later episode. Alright? And I'm going to make a video on it. So, if you guys are ready for that, let me know down in the comments below. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, do all the things, because you guys are so freaking amazing. I love you guys so much. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I really do mean that. And yeah, let me know down in the comments below. I'm having fun with this. I really am. And I hope you guys are as well. Alright? It's a great week for me. Alright? And I'm not going to let anything try and spoil it, okay? I'm not going to let anything try and ruin my week. Right? Anyway, with all that being said, everyone, I'm going to end this quickly before my stream cuts out again. So with all that being said, everyone, remember, stay safe, be good people, and until next time, my good friends,